All right, I think we're live. Yeah, we're definitely live. I just got an announcement to my watch. All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Thomas Kelly. I'm Associate Director of Residence Life here at Worcester State University, and welcome to Hangouts Before You Woo Life. Hangouts Before You Woo Life is an online web show geared towards new resident students here at Worcester State University. It's through these shows that we engage with our future residents and connect you with offices and services that will support your transition to living on campus here at Worcester State. Each week, we'll discuss a topic that will either feature one of our many campus partners or a Residence Life staff member. If you miss an episode, don't worry. We'll be uploading all of our episodes to our YouTube channel. Before we get started, if you want to join along in the conversation, feel free to tweet us using #WooLife or use the live stream chat, which should be right over there. Today's a special day. It's our inaugural episode. I'm excited to be joined by the Director of Admissions at Worcester State University, Joe DiCarlo. Joe, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, TK, how are you? It's my pleasure.
Doing great, thanks. Joe, can you tell the viewers at home a little bit about yourself and the admissions office here at Worcester State?
Sure. So again, my name is Joe DiCarlo. I'm the Director of Admissions here at Worcester State. I've been with the university just about 5 years. I oversee the undergraduate admissions operation. So for all new students that are applying for admission, our office handles your application from basically the point of applying all the way through until the admissions committee makes their final decision and mails out your acceptance. So happy to be with everyone today. I want to extend my congratulations to everyone on their admission. We had a great admission cycle this year, lots of interest, lots of students applying. We've got a great incoming class, probably one of the most talented groups of accepted students yet to join the university. We have 6 professional staff members in our office. They all are assigned to work with new students pretty much across the state and the country. And I'm sure many of you have met them, whether it be when we visited your high school for a college fair, a high school visit, or perhaps when you came to our office for a campus tour, an open house, or even Congratulations Day this past Saturday. So it's been a pleasure for us to get to know you, to get to know everyone over the last several months, and we are extremely excited to be able to soon welcome you to campus as new Lancers.
Awesome. So yeah, you kind of already mentioned it. On Saturday, we had a lot of accepted students come to our Congratulations Day. What happens if a student was unable to join us for Congratulations Day? Can they still visit campus?
Yeah, we definitely feel like a campus visit is critical as part of this process. I'm sure many of students have some great options available to them as they're considering which school they plan to attend in the fall. And the feedback that we get from students is that the campus visit really is a critical part in helping them make their final decision. So this past Saturday, we had our Congratulations Day for accepted students. It was a fantastic event. We had over 600 students and over 1,500 family members come to visit, take a tour of campus, meet our faculty and our staff, but we also understand that everyone has busy lives and that not everyone was able to make it on Saturday. So in order to ensure that families and students have the chance to visit us before the May 1st deposit deadline, our office will be offering campus tours the next several weeks up until May 1st. Pretty much every day at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Knowing we're going into high school vacation week, at least for high schools in Massachusetts, next week, we will be adding some additional campus visit times to our schedule beginning on Tuesday. So students can just go to our website, worcester.edu/visit us, to schedule a campus tour for next week during school vacation week. And again, beyond next week up until May 1st, we will also have plenty of times available for students to come in and take a tour of campus, meet with our admissions staff. If there's anything else they need as part of their visit, they can drop us an email or a phone call, and we'll see what we can do to help arrange that. And for every accepted student that comes to visit campus, they get a great Worcester State t-shirt. So if anything, that's another incentive to drop by and come and visit us next week.
Absolutely. You heard it here, folks. Come here for a tour and get your t-shirt. So you already mentioned that the deposit deadline is May 1st. So how can a student go about and make their enrollment deposit?
Yeah, so that's really the first step in enrolling at Worcester State is you have to submit the non-refundable enrollment deposit. So that includes your tuition deposit, your orientation fee, and your housing deposit for many students on campus. And again, that's a non-refundable fee. Students have up until May 1st to secure their spot by submitting that payment. Many families choose to submit their admissions response form and pay their deposit via check. But we do have the option for students to pay their enrollment deposit online. It's safe, it's very secure, it's convenient. You can do it any time of day or night. All students need to do is they can go to our website, worcester.edu/accepted students, or you can go to deposit.worcester.edu. You basically type in an email address that you used on your admissions application, and then what will happen is you'll receive another email with a secure link to access our online deposit site, and you just enter in your credit card information and very easily pay your deposit online. And again, it's a non-refundable deposit, and the deadline for students to secure their spot for the fall is May 1st. We already have well over close to 400 first-year students that have already paid their housing deposit. So we're really excited to see the strong level of interest in Worcester State this year. But there's still time for those students that are on the fence to, again, get to campus, visit us before they have to make their final decision by May 1st.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about the process after a student pays their enrollment deposit?
Sure. So basically, once you hit submit and your credit card gets charged or your check gets cashed, we basically mark you as confirmed in our system as having taken the first step to enrolling at the university. And what that does is we then generate login credentials, a Worcester State email address, and a temporary password, and that gets printed on a letter and mailed to you in the mail. And what that then allows you to do is basically set up your Worcester State email account. We call it our deposit confirmation letter. So it gets sent to you in a standard business size envelope. Usually it will follow, within 72 hours probably of paying your deposit. It comes to you in the mail. So you definitely want to be on the lookout a few days after you pay your deposit. You want to be checking the mail for this letter. It contains very important credentials that, again, you'll use to set up your Worcester State Gmail account. And really, basically, every office that you need to interact with through the enrollment process will begin to communicate with students to their Worcester State email account, whether it be housing, whether it be student accounts, whether it be Academic Success Center. You will get contacted to begin the steps of registering for classes, for doing your housing agreement and housing assignments, to sign up for orientation. There's both a parent orientation and a student orientation. So it's critical that students look out for this piece of for their login credentials. And once they get it, it's critical that they set up their Gmail account, their Worcester State Gmail account, and start checking their email on a regular basis. Paying your deposit is the first step to becoming a Worcester State student. So once you pay that deposit, you are considered a Lancer. And so we want you to start checking that email just like a regular student would on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like Joe mentioned, that's where all other offices are going to be sending you your information. Residence Life will be sending you all of your information to your Worcester State account after you deposit. So yeah, that's great, Joe. So we kind of went over a little bit about coming to visit campus if you weren't able to join us for Congratulations Day, how to go about making your enrollment deposit, and the steps that you take after making that deposit. Is there anything else you want to kind of add?
I think it's a big decision. I just want students to know that if they need any assistance, if they have any questions, never hesitate to contact the admissions office. We've been working with you. For many of you, over the last year, if not before, and so we know who you are. We basically know almost every office on campus, so if we don't know your question, we can definitely help direct you to the office that will be able to assist you. Utilize our website as a great resource. Again, our Accepted Students page has a step-by-step checklist on what students need to do to go through the enrollment process. We want to make sure that you are well equipped with all the information that you need to have a successful transition to Worcester State. There's a lot of exciting things that are going to happen between now and the start of classes in September. And we try and make the process as easy and as seamless for students and for your family members as well, as this is oftentimes a family decision. We are just incredibly excited to welcome you all to campus. And again, we just want to make sure that you have all the information that you need. So check our website, contact our office. But again, really the first step in all of this is visiting campus if you haven't already. And then, if you like what you see and you think that Worcester State is the place for you and you really feel like it's a place that you can call your home away from home, and you feel like you'll be successful here, then we definitely would encourage you to submit that deposit and begin the steps of enrolling and becoming a future Lancer.
Awesome. Well, Joe, thank you so much for joining me today. Hangouts Before You Woo Life will be back next Wednesday. We'll have financial aid joining us to kind of talk about the FAFSA process and the accepted students checklist for financial aid. If you missed today's Hangout, we'll be making sure that it gets archived and uploaded to our YouTube channel. So make sure that you're following us on YouTube. Search WSU Res Life. We'll also be putting information out on social media. So follow us on Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest at WSU Res Life, or search on Facebook using facebook.com/woolife. Again, I just want to thank Joe DiCarlo, Director of Admissions here at Worcester State University, for joining me today on the inaugural episode of Hangouts Before You Woo Life. I'm Thomas Kelly from Residence Life Worcester State, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one, folks.